going to create the legs or the supports for the pegboard toy. So if we look at the overall image, we're going to create the green parts that support the pegboard. And they have this little dado cut where there's like a notch so that this yellow piece, the pegboard, can fit into it. So we're going to create it just like that. The original instructions gave us kind of an outline here for this part, so we can use that to actually create this. It might be better if I click the slideshow there. You can see this is 0.75 inches thick. This dado is cut in 3/8 of an inch, 0.375 right there, and we know it's going to be extruded to match the width of our pegboard, so that's going to be 3 inches. The overall height is 5 inches, and we can set this height at I'm going to set that at probably about 1.25 inches. It's not listed as a specific dimension, so we can set that to our own liking right there. So I'll go ahead and get started with these. I'm going to actually draw them from this profile. So my sketch is going to be 5 inches tall, 0.75 inches wide, and then we'll end up extruding it 3 inches. So let's go to Onshape, create a new document. We're going to call this End. Let's call it Pegboard End. Create. Alright, we're going to create this from the front view. So we're going to create a sketch on the front view and then just kind of focus the front of the cube so it's a two-dimensional view. I'm going to use the corner rectangle, and I'm just going to kind of drag it out and click, and then my the dimension on the top there, the width is going to be 0.75, and the height is going to be 5 inches. And now I'm going to use the line tool to just kind of sketch the dado down, approximate, and end the line command by hitting escape. And I'm going to dimension. I could have typed these in. I like to just use the dimension tool, so we're going to 0.375, that's 3/8 of an inch right there. This part is going to be set at 0.75 to match the thickness of our pegboard, and we need a location dimension. So from the top edge of our dado to the top edge right here, I want to set that at 1.25, and then I'll trim, use the scissors to trim this section out. Now we have our dado, and I'm going to finish the sketch, click the green check mark. Let's kind of angle the cube so we get a three-dimensional view again, then extrude this shape 3 inches. And we have our part. Click the green check mark. You can angle it to view it. Let's go ahead and hide, right click on the planes, so hide all planes. And then if we right click on this shape, we can edit the appearance. And I'm going to make this a green color and click the green check mark. And we have the end done. When we assemble our project, we can place 2 of these into the assembly, so we should only need to create this one time. We'll be able to replicate it. Alright, hope this was helpful.